Yeah.
Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. So, Roy Jones Jr. is coming at Anthony Joshua's head. He said that Anthony Joshua should not take that immediate rematch against Andy Ruiz next. He doesn't feel confident in the fact that Anthony Joshua could potentially, beat Andy Ruiz in a rematch. In fact, Roy Jones Jr. said that he predicted Joshua would lose to Andy Ruiz. He felt that Ruiz didn't lose to Parker. He felt that split decision was BS, because the fight was in New Zealand. He still feels like Andy Ruiz is an undefeated fighter. That's up for debate. I'd have to go back and watch that fight. I don't remember paying too close attention to that fight anyway. But Roy Jones Jr., hell of a fighter in his day, knows a whole lot about boxing. I can't even compare any of my knowledge to his because it definitely supersedes anything that I know or anything that anyone in the comment section knows. So you got to respect what Roy Jones Jr. says. Now, having said that, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with his statement regarding Anthony Joshua taking on that rematch with Andy Ruiz. Now, he did say one thing that's pretty spot on about Ruiz, and that's his combination punching. He is one of the best combination punchers in the division for sure. And he's got fast hands, big solid dude, as we saw what he did to Anthony Joshua. He took him apart. Now, we could bring up all the excuses in the world. There was a notion going around that AJ was concussed going into the fight. He was nervous. The bright lights in America had him shook. He wasn't himself. But at the end of the day, none of that really matters because he took his loss. And I'd say he's taken his loss pretty well. Should he go back to the drawing board, get a tune-up fight before he fights Ruiz again? Maybe, maybe not. Me personally, I feel like he needs to go back, get that rematch with Ruiz, and prove to himself, prove to his fans, prove to everybody out there that this loss that he took to Ruiz was a fluke. Now, we don't want to discredit Andy Ruiz because he won the fight. Respect to him for winning, and in great fashion. I'm not sure if there was something wrong with Joshua, but if he comes into the second fight focused, because clearly he wasn't focused in this fight. Did he overlook Ruiz? Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. We don't know what happened inside that camp, and none of y'all know either because y'all wasn't in the camp. You guys aren't a part of that camp. We just hear rumors. We don't know what went on. But again, we don't want to discredit Ruiz. So I think he needs to take that immediate rematch to, get his pride back. Like, real talk. He needs to go back and fight Ruiz and beat Ruiz. He needs to knock him out, Did Ruiz expose a few flaws in Joshua's game? Absolutely. So what he needs to do is he needs to go back to the drawing board and get that win back. One, you don't want them belts split up again. Two, right now you're kind of the laughing stock of all the boxing. I mean, I walk around, people who don't even watch boxing were asking me if I saw this fight and, talking about Andy Ruiz and how out of shape he was and how he beat this guy that was, seemingly chiseled out of concrete. Pause. You know what I mean? So, it wasn't a good look for you to lose to Andy Ruiz. And, as far as like pop culture is concerned and just random people and casuals, it wasn't a good look for you. You got to go and get your win back. Let's see what else Roy Jones had to say. Yeah, he did get outboxed. That's clear as day. Roy Jones said he wouldn't have fought Ruiz if he was an active fighter right now in his prime. I mean, Ruiz did. He's not a bad fighter, man. We can talk about his physique all we want to, but at the end of the day, right now he's a world champion. So, yeah, again, I feel like AJ should take that fight, the rematch, go in there and win that fight, man. And if he loses, then he loses, and it's the end of that's it, But it seems like Andy Ruiz is really feeling himself because he's been talking mad trash about AJ. He's planning his next few fights out. There's already talk of him fighting Joseph Parker again in a rematch. There's talk of him fighting Deontay Wilder, but we'll see. Heavyweight division, very exciting division. A lot going on right now in boxing. There's not a lot going on in boxing at the same time, but there's a lot going on, in terms of the next few fights we have toward the end of the year. But it's going to be a hot summer, as Cam would say. So I'm going to leave y'all with this. I disagree with Roy Jones Jr. I think AJ should go ahead and go in for that rematch. Win or lose, you got to get your cojones back, fam. Hitman Boxing, I'm out.